Hi everyone, we're back. This is part 2 of banana nut bread with me, Chef Ebony. So it's done and it looks amazing. Now, I just want to put out a disclaimer that I forgot to mention in the first video. So I don't know if you guys remember from the cheesecake video that my oven is a little funky. So it took my banana nut bread much longer than the 45 to 60 minute time that I gave you in the first video. So mine actually took about an hour and 15 minutes. Yes, my oven is funky. So the thing to remember is, although it gives you a time that it should be done, it varies because it is according to your oven, okay? It also can be according to your altitude, depending on where you live. But the toothpick test works wonders because if that toothpick is still moist, if that center, when you look at it, and I'll show you in a minute, of your banana nut bread is still moist, it's still loose, it still looks like the batter, then you add more time. So for me, what I did, I checked it at the 45. The center was very jiggly. I mean, it wasn't even set. Put it in 10 minutes. Looked at it again, wiggled the pan around a little bit, still jiggly, to another 10 minutes. I just did 10-minute increments until it was where it needed to be, until that toothpick came out clean. All right. So yes, 45 minutes, you should start checking it. But if at 60 minutes, it still isn't done, it's just not done. All right. Don't worry about it. Let it bake until she's perfect. So let's take a look. All right. Ta-da-da! Let me get that. Let me get the angle right. How's she look? Good? Pretty, right? Let me hold it up. She's dense. She's heavy. She's thick. Look at that. Yes. Look at her. Look at her. Yes. See the top? The cracks in the top are normal. That happens with sweet breads. All right. Banana nut bread. All right. And then we get to slicing any way we want. All right. So, oh, and also I'm going to try, now remember guys, this is only my second video now, so I'm still working, still trying to perfect it, but I'm going to try to put all the ingredients under the description or in the description when I post the video to YouTube. All right. Because I'm not quite ready to go live yet. Okay. So, but anyway, let's cut into this bad monster. All right. So I like serrated knives. You can see that with I like those. Just because they cut more smoothly. Smooth edge knives usually will kind of mush it as you're trying to cut, especially if you're heavy handed and you're trying to get through it quick. But these, if you just glide it back and forth, it just cuts really nice. So now it's up to you. You cut the slice as thick or as small as you want it. Right? I'm going to put mine on a napkin this time because I had to wash all those dishes. I don't feel like washing another one. So, actually, I'll show it this way. Let's look at the inside. Oh, do you see that? Do you see that? God is in that. Yes. Moist. Oh, delicious. The smell. This one is still warm. Oh, backtrack. So, when it did come out of the oven, I put it on the wire rack that we used with the cheesecake. Remember our wire rack? Right? So the air could get all around it. And I let it get to room temp. It's still slightly warm, but that's because it's so dense. But you definitely want it to cool down to room temp, maybe slightly warm. because you do not want it to stick inside your pan. Now, remember, we greased and floured the pan that we used. However, it will stick if you don't let it cool down. All right, so keep that in mind. But yeah, so it cooled down. I popped it out the pan. I did have to slide a sharp edge knife around the edge just a little bit to get a little loose. And then it popped right out. If yours doesn't pop right out, try to tap the edge of the corner of your pan up against something hard like your countertop. Just tap it and it should pop right out. All right. But again, so here's our peas. Let's taste it. Yes. Mm. 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 Listen to me. Mm. 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 It's a shame that you can't taste this. Good God Almighty. Listen. It's moist, it's not dry. Put pecans in it. Give it that wonderful crunch. The bananas. I'm telling you again, make sure you let them get overripe. More brown spots, the better. It adds more sweetness to it. It's just amazing. The rich banana flavor. Okay. But give it a try. Leave me a comment. Let me know how it worked out for you. And we will see you next time. This is Ebony, eating a good life. Stay safe.